Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tewksbury Select Board meeting for Tuesday, July 15th. The time is 7 p.m. At this time, I'd ask everyone to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're going to jump into our first item on the agenda. We have a National Grid poll petition, 40 Donovan Way. If you give your name for the record.
My name is Alec Birdsong. I'm here to represent National Grid in the matter of the petition. The address is 1101 Turnpike. I don't know if you need that.
All right, looks like it's pretty straightforward, but why don't you explain to us exactly what you're trying to get approved?
National Grid is looking to install about 300 feet of conduit along 40 Donovan Way from pad number 1 to pad number 2 to provide service to a new house that's going in there.
Okay. All right. This time I'll open it up to the select board members. Anybody have any questions or concerns?
I have none.
Ricky, no?
Yeah, I have not.
Russo?
It's pretty straightforward.
All right. Well, everything seems to be complete, your application. At this time, I'll listen to any motions on the matter.
This is your public hearing.
Oh, it's a public hearing. I apologize. Since it's a public hearing, anybody, do we have any residents that would like to be heard on this? All right, seeing none.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
A motion to close the public hearing. Do I have a second? Second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
And chair votes aye as well. All right, now we're back to you. Any motions on this matter?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the poll petition for 40 Donovan Way with the stipulations they follow the DPW's recommendation conditions.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. You're all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have Tewksbury United Methodist Church, DVA VRA Ministry, for a one-day entertainment license. Just introduce yourself, give your name and address for the record, please.
I'm Bonnie Ives Martin. I'm the campus coordinator at Tewksbury United Methodist Church and glad to host this event.
John Lombardo. I'm a resident 17 Buckingham Road and the CEO and founder of Veterans and First Responders Ministry.
Good. All right, the floor is yours.
Yeah, we are looking to secure a one-day entertainment permit for an event that we are planning at the Tewksbury United Methodist Church called Civil Servants Event Touching Souls. Be held on August 16th from 1 to 4 p.m. We plan to have outdoor activities like music, entertainment for the kids, fire truck, police department outreach team will be there, promotional tables for nonprofits and local organizations. And we'll be serving popcorn, ice cream, and possible food truck. Inside the facility, we'll be hosting a ceremony for 1 hour from 2 to 3 to recognize a local police officer, fireman, and veteran, as well as a varsity coach who is supportive of the veteran community.
Yeah. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add to this?
I'll just add that this activity aligns nicely with the values of Tewksbury United Methodist Church, who has high esteem for veterans. We have POW, MIA family members in the congregation, so it nicely aligns with the culture of the congregation.
Thank you. All right, at this time, I'll open it up to the board. Any comments or concerns?
No, I think this is pretty cut and dry. I don't have any issues with it.
Yeah, same here. It's application was complete. All things were checked off and whatnot from the town, so appreciate all the hard work there. Thank you.
I'd make a motion to approve the
Mr. Chairman,
entertainment license.
could you just open up to the public hearing?
Yeah. All right, since this is a public hearing, do we have any residents that have any questions or concerns? Seeing none, Need a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second. Mr. Mackey, all yours. Are you going to make a motion?
We need to take a vote on the.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Vote again?
Vote on, close the public hearing.
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor? Brett?
Thank you, Select Board.
Chair votes aye as well. Okay. Now, Mr.
Not
Mackey.
yet. Now, make the motion to approve. They entertain
Another
it.
vote.
All right. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Holland. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Good
Hope
luck.
to
See you there.
Hope to see you on the 16th.
Good luck. Thank you.
All right. Next on our agenda is residents. Do we have any residents that would like to be heard? Seeing none, we're going to get on to new business. Election staff appointments.
Good evening,
Evening.
and thank you for the opportunity to respectfully request your consideration and approval of the appointment of poll workers for the upcoming election cycle. These individuals serve a vital function in supporting the town of Tewksbury's electoral process, ensuring that our elections are conducted with accuracy, efficiency, and integrity. Our poll workers are dedicated members of the community who give their time and energy to uphold one of the most important responsibilities in a democracy. Many have served faithfully for years, demonstrating professionalism, patience, and a strong sense of civic pride. I am honored and proud to lead such a dedicated team whose continued service is essential to the smooth operation of our elections. Thank you for your consideration and for your continued commitment to the democratic process here in Tewksbury. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Open up to the board. Do we have any questions?
I just have one question. Is this enough people, or are you still looking for more people?
So in this election cycle, it goes through June 30th of next year. So the only election that we know of is the annual town election in 2026 that will be part of this cycle, and we have a full slate of individuals to cover that. We also, as you can see, I included an alternate list, which we use if, in the event that some of our regular poll workers aren't able to work, as well as for the early voting process and the vote by mail process. A lot of the alternates and any new members that come in generally start during that period of time and kind of learn the ropes. In early voting, it's a little less intense than election day and a good opportunity to do some training. All of the election staff are trained prior to every election, regardless of whether they have been working the polls or not. Sometimes there's some change in the election laws that come through, so we make sure that prior to every election, we go through a training.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Questions?
Honestly, the only question I have is more for the general public in terms of if someone in the town was interested in becoming a poll worker, how would they go about, I'm assuming through the town website, and they could apply and whatnot?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we always welcome new poll workers. Even if there's no spaces available, like I said, on election day, we'll add them onto the alternate list and start filtering them in that way. So the application is on our website, on the town clerk page under elections, or anybody could just reach out with a phone call, and I'd be happy to send the application to them.
Excellent, thank you.
Denise, I want to thank you for all the hard work you put together. I'm always in awe of your office. You do a wonderful job every year, so I appreciate the hard work getting all the staff workers. I know, excuse me. I know each year that we send out letters to the chairs of the committees trying to get other people to go out. And the one thing that, and you can go online and you can apply there. But I just didn't know, it's like when we're putting out the rates and different jobs or what it is. If there's seniors looking for extra work or other things like that, I know we send letters to the chairs, but do we do any other like advertisement or anything like that to let the general public, if the seniors want to like make a couple of bucks doing it through an election day or any of that stuff?
Yes, we definitely, when it comes time for the state elections, the state primaries, last year was a very busy election year, starting off with the presidential primary, all the way through the presidential election. So we did advertise for poll workers. And so we did get a lot of applications. And like I said, we always welcome new members of the team in one way, shape, or form. I generally will give them a call, have a conversation with them to let them know what the process is, because they may not hear from me for a while, right? So if they put in their application tomorrow, we're not going to be looking for them to work until next April. So I just explained the way that it works. So in Tewksbury, we have 8 precincts and a sub-precinct. So the precinct wardens generally reach out to members of their team to make sure that they have enough people at the beginning of this process. And so if we didn't, then I would be advertising right now. But right now, there's really not a huge need for it. So it just, people would be waiting and not really have much action on it, but
No, I appreciate it. You do a wonderful job, so,
thank you.
all right.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to approve the town clerk's election staff appointments for 2025 through 2026.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One more thing before I go.
Yep.
So the law changed also that the select board has some say in the number of police officers and the appointment of police officers at the polls. So the law requires police officers to be present at the polls. So I recommend, in the past few years, if the board would consider appointing the police chief to be the one to actually, based on schedules and availability, appoint the actual police officers on the day. We do usually have one police officer for every precinct.
So, with that, I would make a motion to designate the authority to the police chief to assign specific police officers according to scheduling and availability.
I'll second that motion.
I got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the support.
Thank you, Denise.
Next, we have a donation, Tewksbury Senior Center.
Mr. Chairman, this is a donation of $250 from the Tewksbury Garden Club. We need to be presented, needs to be approved by the select board, and this is for use of the center for gardening club meetings.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the donation to the senior center in the amount of $250.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye. Mr. Curran, could you send the garden club a thank you note?
And in that letter, can we also thank them for all their work? They do fabulous work around this, in other parts of town, but specifically around Town Hall. When the holidays come, it's like it looks immaculate around here. And they're very quietly do a lot of work making the town commons look beautiful. So I'd like to put that in that letter as well. All right. Next, we have a donation to the Veterans Department.
So this was a donation received for the Veterans Department, $200 from the American Legion Post, and $100 from resident Richard Frank of 11 Grasshopper Lane. It's for the Veterans Barbecue that's being held on Friday, August 15th.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to accept the donation of $200 from the American Legion Post, $259, and the $100 donation from resident Richard Frank.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well.
And if
We'll send a letter to both
Send a
of
letter
these.
to
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, now we are moving on to beautification reappointment. We received an application from Ms. Kelly McGinnis, and I'll listen to any Isn't this?
Motion to reappoint Kathy McGinnis to the Beautification Committee.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Welcome back. Now we're on to town manager.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a couple of things off the report to let people know. I am going to be sending out a monthly report on social media. We put one together for July. It's basically the same thing you see here, but I only take off the things that I think the public would be interested in. So I'll be sending that out this week. You'll probably see it in one of your notice deliveries that you get. But this week, just a few things to note. The Consumer Confidence Report came out, the 2024 report. It's online, and I think it's mailed as well, but the report is available, and there are no anomalies on it except for one violation that is actually the service lines, not the water system itself. So they randomly test service lines for homes, and they did like 30 tests, and I think one or two came up with presence of lead. So that's an ongoing issue. That's mandated under our permit that we have to do. So that's a fairly good report. I think people should take a look at it. The Treehouse parking lot, that actually, I saw for the first time, it was actually being used last Thursday night over the July 4th weekend. Wasn't a lot of activity there. I think most people were away, so nothing really to report there. Probably the best thing was NIMCOG professional recognition. Some of the dispatchers at NIMCOG had a busy day on July 3rd. As you know, there was an incident at McDonald's that they had to address. But at the same time, they're dealing with a domestic, and they were dealing with a lost autistic child at the same time. So I just wanted to professionally recognize two of those dispatchers, Joshua and Dominic, that really stepped up, and John Jabulis that also stepped up during that incident. So we will make sure that a letter gets placed in their file. And then the other thing to report is the July 3rd event was a great success. I went myself, and fireworks were fantastic, and the event was very well run. Kudos to the Patriotic Committee for running a great event. And yeah, it was really something. It was a great family event. It was the first time I've been, and I have to say the fireworks were better than the fireworks that I used to see in my hometown. So that was great, and thank you for the town for doing that. And then you got a report on the Shawshene excess and deficiency that was $803,000. None of it's coming back to the communities, not a surprise. And I think that's it. I put it right up here on about the poll worker appointment process, but we don't need to go over that because we already did it. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Do we have any questions from the board?
I have none this time.
I appreciate it, Mr. Town Manager. When you're putting it out on social media, you're just going to put it on the, how is it going to get out to the public? Is it just going to be on the?
So we'll put a sign up. You know how you can sign up for it on the distribution list?
Yep.
So we'll do that, since we'll build up a list.
Yep.
But we'll also put it out on the social media pages like Facebook and Instagram, the pages that they have out there. So it'll show up and you can click on it, but it'll also be distributed to people who want it. They can check it off as an option.
I think that'll be very beneficial. We get a lot of calls, and a lot of them are things that we're already doing. And if you can take the lead in getting that information out there, that'd be much
Yeah.
appreciated. So thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Don't see no questions. I think the last thing we have is a town council invoice.
So this is for the period of June 1st through June 30th, in the amount of $4,462.50 for services rendered by Phelan Brown, Town Council.
Any questions or concerns? I'll listen to any motions on it.
I'll make a motion to approve the town council invoice from June 1st to June 30th in the amount of $4,462.50.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Okay, we are on 2 minutes.
Yeah, so Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to approve the April 29th, 2025 meeting minutes for the Board of Selectmen.
Got a motion by our clerk. Do I have a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
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 Chair votes aye as well. The minutes are approved. Board member reports. Mr. Russo here?
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing, just NIMCOG is meeting tomorrow evening, so I'll be present for that. And so I'll have more to share about any updates that they're providing tomorrow evening, at our next meeting.
Okay. Mr. Mackey?
I have nothing to report at this time. Thank you.
Mr.
I have
Hall?
nothing also.
Okay, the only thing I have is LRTA is meeting the last Thursday of the month, as usual. I reported last meeting. On the last update, the only thing I want to do is thank everybody, especially the kids that came down and helped us on July 3rd. This thing doesn't happen without everybody in the community. The town does a fabulous job, organizing and putting all this stuff. Vinnie did a wonderful job, town manager's office, Paula, Amy, helping organize a lot of things. And then we had, numerous volunteers, which I can't name them all because we'll be here all night. But I do want to point out the kids. We did have the kids from Decker in the International Club that came down, and they helped during the daytime. We had the little Mr. and Miss Tewksbury, the face painting, all the things. And it was a fabulous day. We had like 300 families that came down and had a free day. I do want to mention the Elks, the Knights of Columbus, and the Chamber of Commerce that came down and donated doing it. Mr. Holland, thank you for your donation for the donuts, and Mr. Russo helped for setting it up. And, we had a lot of volunteers that came down, and, I saw the town manager there coming down and greeting the family, so I appreciate that. Our police and fire were down there talking with the kids. It was a wonderful family day, and something that we could be proud of in our community. We've already started, I've had a discussion with the town manager, trying to getting the firework companies are nearly impossible. And there's only, that I know of, there's only like 3 or 4 companies that do the fireworks. And so the hardest part is scheduling them and getting them locked up, because getting starters to light up the fireworks are getting harder and harder, especially when we have larger cities and towns paying more money to do shows. So we've already we've sent correspondence, the town manager sent correspondence asking them to lock up July 3rd again for next year. And hopefully we can get them, now that we're on that list, hopefully we will. Seems like the residents were very happy with the show they put on, and it was probably one of the most affordable ones compared to other surrounding communities. So I want to thank everybody for their hard work. All right, at that, listen to any motions to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor, please state by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. We are adjourned.